We begin tonight with a live look on the north side of Indianapolis. The evening commute well underway. And if you have filled up your gas tank here in Indiana recently, you are paying the lowest gas prices in the country. It's 6 o'clock. I'm Samantha Johnson. Scott and Ann are both off. The governor recently extended the state's gas tax holiday for another month. But as our Brandon Schaff explains tonight, while it's saving us millions at the pump right now, that impact could last much longer.
Lowering the price at the pump for Hoosiers, the ongoing gas tax holiday is still bringing relief. But it comes at a cost to state and local government budgets to fix Indiana's roads. Gas taxes pay for road work, so the gas sales and excise tax suspension over the last few months created a combined loss of $533 million. For INDOT alone, there's a projected $358 million loss from the gas tax holiday.
They'll be replenished 100%. We've already started the process. State accounts will be as well. For one reason, the state is generating, like most other states would love to see, savings on its operations and revenues. We got the hottest economy in the Midwest.
Governor Mike Braun says an efficient state government, budget reserves, and economic growth will help make up for lost funds during the gas tax holiday. In a statement to 13 News, INDOT says, quote, INDOT has funds to cover all lost revenue from past and current emergency tax holidays without impact on current or planned projects and operations. As Hoosiers fill up this month, they'll save about 61 cents per gallon of gas, since Braun extended the gas tax holiday through August 6th. That was the final time he could extend it without a special legislative session or other legislative approval.
We've always got the latitude, and we probably could afford it. That would be up to the legislature to make that clear that they'd want to do it. If not, I think we've done one heck of a job for the 4 months that we've given that gas holiday. It's probably the thing that I've heard most Hoosiers most pleased with universally.
According to AAA, the average price for a regular gallon of gas in Indiana is about $3.21, well below the national average of about $3.84. While Hoosiers enjoy the lowest average gas prices in the nation, the state continues the process of replenishing lost road funds. In Indianapolis, Brandon Schaff, 13 News.
Last week, the governor announced plans to pay back local governments for the money they have lost because of that gas tax holiday. They receive about 1/3 of the revenue generated. So Indianapolis Public Works told us it estimates it lost about $7.8 million between April and June. The governor tells us he will request to transfer funds from the State Highway Fund to the Board of Finance. That's coming up on July 21st, and then payments would go out to local governments in the next week. Tonight, a 22-year-old man is now officially charged in a deadly shooting on the north side of Indianapolis. Antonio McClendon Jr. is charged with murder and resisting law enforcement. Metro Police say he shot and killed 21-year-old Roderick Green II at a home near 71st and Grandview Drive last month. According to court documents, Green was dating the mother of McClendon's children. McClendon allegedly admitted to the shooting in an interview with police. Tonight, a Kokomo woman with a history of animal torture will spend additional time in jail. Crystal Scott was caught neglecting more than a dozen animals just months after leaving federal prison for similar crimes. Our Ashton Hackman had his camera in the courtroom as Scott learned her sentence.
25-year-old Crystal Scott pleaded guilty in May to felony animal cruelty. Last June, Scott claimed lost pets as her own before police tracked down a rented U-Haul. Inside, officers found 10 dogs and 3 cats. All were considered severely dehydrated. They also found the skins of multiple animals. Scott was already on federal probation after her 2021 conviction for creating animal crushing videos. She was banned from having any animals. In August, a judge sentenced her to 18 months in prison for violating that probation. Scott did not speak at her hearing. The judge had this to say.
Behavior has to change, and my hope is through mental health treatment at the federal prison, as well as on federal probation, that we really work on this and get to the root of it.
Scott is once again banned from having any animals.
With this sentence, Crystal Scott has an additional 33 days to spend here at the Marion County Jail before she goes back to federal prison, where she has another 11 months to her sentence. In Indianapolis, Ashton Hackman, 13 News.
A few storms on radar this evening, and we are still under a low-end threat of severe weather. A bit of a change from the Storm Prediction Center. The level 2 threat has been pushed a little farther south and west, so a little bit of good news for central Indiana. Right now, locally, no watches, no warnings, but we are watching this complex of storms coming out of eastern Illinois. There have been a couple of warnings within this line, and it continues to move off to the east and will have an impact after 7 o'clock, especially across the western and southwestern sections of our area. So we'll keep you updated on that. We've got a stronger cell, strengthening cell just east of Brazil. We also have another one with some heavy rain and some lightning from time to time. This one is over Nineveh, and then in the eastern part of the state, just north of Winchester. These spotty showers and thunderstorms are going to continue off and on for the next several hours, and it's part of a stormy setup that will continue through the start of the weekend. I'll have that in your forecast.
Angela, thanks. The Indiana Black Expo is kickstarting its summer celebration tonight with a tradition dating back more than 5 decades. It's Indy's largest celebration of Black culture, and tonight's service starts in less than an hour now. Coming up at 7 o'clock, Emily Longnecker joins us live this evening with details on a special guest coming to town. Hey, Emily.
Hey, Sam, you know, this is an ecumenical service, and it's the kickoff to Summer Celebration's spiritual programming. Well, tonight's keynote speaker is not just a pastor, he's also a sitting United States Senator.
Georgia Senator and Pastor Raphael Warnock is in Indianapolis tonight, delivering remarks at the service. While the event focuses on faith, Warnock's visit comes as Democrats nationwide look ahead to November's midterm election, when control of Congress will once again be on the ballot. Warnock is no stranger to blending faith and politics. He's the lead pastor at Atlanta's historic Ebenezer Baptist Church, once led by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The church is one of the country's most well-known centers for faith, social justice, and civic engagement. Along with being a pastor, Warnock is widely recognized as a prominent Democratic voice on the national stage. He often speaks about voting as a moral responsibility. Warnock's visit here tonight comes with just months until November's midterm elections, as Democrats work to motivate voters across the country.
And at this point, organizers are keeping Reverend Warnock's remarks under wrap. But as a longtime pastor and United States Senator, he frequently speaks about the intersection of faith and public service. Whether that includes a message tonight about civic engagement remains to be seen. The event starts at 7. We'll have a full wrap up tonight at 11. Sam, back to you.
All right, Emily Longnecker reporting live for us. Emily, thank you. IBE's summer celebration, by the way, has a little bit of something for everyone, from exhibitions at the Indiana Convention Center to the Music Heritage Festival. It's an outdoor concert. The organization is bringing 11 days of fun to our city. And Amp Harris, who is one of the organizers of the event, he stopped by our studios today to talk about what makes this event so special in our community.
So we just want people to know, even though, you know, we say it's called the Indiana Black Expo, as a business, the business model is the culture. The culture is us.
Yes.
You know, people. It doesn't matter if you're white, black, Asian, it doesn't matter. This is something that we welcome everybody to come and experience. And there are a lot of misunderstandings about the Black Expo. Mm-hmm. This is not about black. It is the foundation of it, but we are one, and that's our motto. So we want everybody to come and enjoy the weekend.
So if you want to be part of this celebration, we have the full list of events for you on our website right now. That's WTHR.com/SeenOn13. Still ahead at 6, turning sunlight into energy. At 6:15, we have the details on the newest solar project already under construction at the Indianapolis Airport. Hey, Angela.
Hey, Sam, it was warm, it was muggy today, and now we've got a few storms and more storm chances in the forecast.
Plus, some of Central Indiana's biggest hospitals are now teaming up to better educate patients. What you need to know about the scorecard coming as early as next year.